All right, before Thursday night football kicks off, let's get to the picks for Survivor Pool. You asked for them, you get them. I'm actually 2 for 2 since we started this segment, which I feel pretty good about. Seattle and San Francisco coming off the board the last 2 weeks. If you're watching us, look at the pretty graphics my producers made with my picks blurred out. So if you're not keeping track, don't worry. I am, because I'm perfect so far. I wish I was doing this for money. I've taken Baltimore, the New York Giants, the Seahawks, and the 49ers. A nice little 4-0 to start the season. I got to say, I'm starting to get nervous, not because I've taken too many good teams, but the matchups are just getting a little less obvious for my liking. Last week, the 49ers, the Eagles, Chargers, and Chiefs made up 81% of Survivor Pool predictions, according to our data. Yeah, when the matchups are this close, maybe stick with what you know. I don't see one that I love. Like not even like Chiefs at Vikings makes me feel good, because again, that is a wonderful home field advantage for Minnesota. Even if they're not that good of a team, that makes me a little bit nervous. You can say the same thing about the Eagles going out to the West Coast to play the Rams. We've seen how good the Rams offense can look. So that leads me to 2 that I do feel good about and 2 that I would recommend you take. It's Detroit hosting Carolina. Carolina, God love you. I'm a big Bryce Young fan. I'm on the record saying I would have drafted him first overall too. He's so calm and collected in the pocket. That offense just isn't doing anything for me. I refuse to believe the Lions are going to get outscored by the Panthers, even knowing that the Panthers defense is good. I like the Lions at Carolina. I really like the Dolphins in a rebound spot against the Giants. Whew. I mean, you saw what the Seahawks did to New York's offensive line, and I don't know if that's all going to be fixed in 1 week. I feel very good about the Dolphins hosting the Giants. They're probably pissed off about getting humiliated by the Bills. I don't think either one of those 2 can steer you wrong. I'm leaning Lions because I want to save the Dolphins. I think Dolphins they could go off for 30, 40, 50 points at any time this season. I want to keep that in my back pocket. So I'm leaning Lions. I feel really good about it. If you're looking for something sneaky, I can't take Baltimore. They were my week 1 pick over Houston, which you got to love the NFL season. I would have never picked the Ravens to beat the Texans if I had known what CJ Stroud would become, but survived that. If you haven't picked Baltimore, I think taking them to beat Pittsburgh is a sneaky bet. Not as safe feeling as Detroit or Miami, but yes, Mike McDonald, Ravens DC, going against Kenny Pickett, who's already struggled this season. Oh, and he's hurt now. I like the Ravens odds to get a win in that division rivalry. I think they're going to make life difficult on Kenny Pickett. So if you're looking for something outside the box, that would be my pick. But like I said last week, try not to overthink it. Panthers, Lions, it's in Detroit. I feel good about it. We'll see how that goes. That's my Survivor pick for the week.